Alrighty, hey guys, how are we all going? I wanted to do another video on Black Ops 7. I don't know what it is. I guess, look, in all seriousness, the game has, in an essence, been the better Call of Duty probably in the last 5 years. Given I haven't played COD since probably a year before Fortnite came out. And then I sort of got back into COD then. So, you know, but I played Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, everything up to basically Advanced Warfare. And then I kind of stopped playing it. So, this game has brought back a good mixture of the old school matchmaking, but with the new school systems. And when I really think about it, when like I sit down and I'm driving and I'm like, okay, I got to make a video. What can I do? And I actually think about it. It just comes down to the fact that Call of Duty is not for me anymore. As good and as fun as it has been for playing the Black Ops 7 beta, I don't like the skins. I don't like the dances. I don't like the weapon skins. They're a bit too crazy and insane. I don't like the movement as much. Like, I don't mind a bit of movement, but I think there's a bit too much movement. I don't like I don't trust Activision to be able to give us a consistently good game. I think they will change things. I think Activision is just purely about making as much money as humanly possible, and in order to do that, they will do anything. But it doesn't mean that their core values have changed. They're still Activision at the end of the day, and I don't think that means too much to anybody else, but it means that they will still do whatever it takes to make a buck. So I've sort of come to the conclusion that it's just not for me anymore. I appreciate that Activision is trying really hard to offer a mixture of both, you know, the old OG people who have been playing it since fucking like 12 years old, and the new school people that like the TikTok kids, right? That want that 30 seconds, high action, get a couple kills, die, reset, and all that sort of stuff. I think that's what they're catering to. That's kind of the current generation. And they've done a not bad job at trying to do a bit of both. But at the end of the day, it's probably not enough for the old people to go, yeah, this feels like the Call of Duty that we grew up with. You got to consider that it's what we grew up with. It's not what we like or what we don't like. It's what we grew up with, and you're always going to have that bit of nostalgia. It's like OG Fortnite. Fortnite now doesn't feel anything like what OG Fortnite felt like. So it's not that they're necessarily doing the wrong thing. It's just that they are catering to a new market, and I'm not their market anymore, right? I grew up in a Call of Duty where you buy the base game, you buy 4 DLCs throughout the year, and basically all the skins were unlocked, right? Then they got a bit greedy on the DLC, so then they changed it to the Battle Pass, and, you know, that was okay. Now it's just insane. And given I don't buy as many Fortnite skins as I used to buy either, so it's not like I'm just unfavoring Call of Duty. I've just moved on from it. And I think Battlefield 6 this year is almost hitting that the good mark of, you know, they're trying to bring that old school Battlefield feeling back, but they're sticking to it. They're not trying to do a mixture of both. They're trying to stick to as much of the core Battlefield as what people grew up with. And Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, in my opinion, were some of the best Battlefield games and the best games ever made. They were fantastic. I loved them. And I think this year for me it'll be Battlefield. But to be honest with you guys, gaming doesn't excite me anymore. I think what excites me more about gaming is the fact that I get to come on here and speak shit for 10, 15, 20 minutes about a gaming as a whole, whether that be esports, whether that be fucking politics that I've done before. It's a platform for me to come and talk shit. And I think a lot of people appreciate that the channel is growing at a crazy rate. Not a crazy rate, like, but at a rate that I'm like really happy with for the amount of content that I put out. So yeah, we're in a good spot. I think gaming in the next 12 months is going to be amazing. I think Fortnite's going to pick up the pace. We've got Battlefield 6. Black Ops 7 is going to be probably a half decent game. It's not going to be as good as what all these people online are telling you, but it will be good. I think Call of Duty will end up changing the system. I don't think they'll add 2 playlists. I don't think they have the player base anymore that they can split them up. Fortnite has the player base where they can split people up. I don't think Black Ops 7 has the player base. I could be wrong, but I think they will just tweak the matchmaking a little bit more, and maybe 40% of connection is favored as opposed to maybe it was 20%, right? So I think they'll make tweaks, but at the end of the day, I think within 6 months, everyone will be back to the original system. Everyone will be back to complaining about Call of Duty because Activision's going to take a hit with their casual player base, and they don't want that. So, but I think as a whole, we've got Black Ops 6, we've got Fortnite, we've got Battlefield 6. We've got GTA 6, we've got Battlefield 6, we've got Fortnite, you got Black Ops 7. That's all I really give a fuck about. So between those games, I think everyone's in for a treat over the next 12 months, and there's going to be a lot of fun and exciting games to be had. And I think it's going to be a fantastic time for content creators. I think you'll see a definite massive increase in YouTube views. I think there'll be a massive amount of people on YouTube watching content, whether it be Battlefield 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, Grand Theft Auto Roleplay. I can't wait to hop into that. I think we're in for a very good 12 to 24 months of video games, and I think everyone should get excited because there's good things to be had. I think the gaming industry is changing, and I'm super pumped. So subscribe. Let me know what content you guys want to see. I want to do a mixture of comms and commentaries, live comms and commentaries, but subscribe. Bye.